Good?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Hey, you guys all set?
Yeah.
All right, go
Good
ahead.
luck, have fun.
Hello there, sharks. After speaking with multiple experts in different fields,
We've compiled a list of helpful tools.
into one convenient app.
This app focuses on...
Oh my gosh, it's a scorpion! I don't know what kind it is.
I'm so glad you yelled.
Awesome. We're test subjects. What are you talking about?
We have just the thing for you.
Introducing our new and improved agent help. Who are you?
Our app can help you identify that scorpion and more.
And all to protect your health and well-being. Why did you decide to develop this?
It is our problem. It is why we are here on Shark Tank. We want to protect the health and well-being of our archaeologists.
That scorpion scared the snot out of me.
We can help with that also.
This tab in the app can monitor your vitals.
When you look for ancient civilizations,
New York Archaeological Council recognizes that health and safety issues go beyond snake bites and accidents. It is also temperature, stress, respiratory issues, metabolic, and diabetes.
Can you hear me now? Good. What about now?
like this dude is. Jeez, is he from the 1900s?
Actually, archaeologists excavate civilizations from thousands of years ago. But good job at our parents.
Sorry, Sharks. I was just testing out the new 911 feature on Saturday. Pretty awesome.
We spoke with multiple experts. Mrs. Morrison, who is an archaeologist with GVSU, as well as Dr. Davis from Trinity Health ER. They helped us work on these ideas and gave us great advice to make them even better. After considering multiple issues, we choose the health and well-being as our main problem. However, we discovered quickly that there are multiple smaller problems within it.
Like identifying wildlife or plants in the area.
Like that poison ivy right there. The plant identification app may help us find native plants that may relieve the itch.
Yep, that's definitely poison ivy.
Keep it away from me.
Institute for Natural Medicine State Jewelweed extract may help improve dermatitis after contact with poison ivy or aloe vera from an aloe vera plant or even with hazel leaves or bark.
What is he saying?
Pull up the culture and translator tool.
This one? Archaeologists may sometimes stay as local host families during the day and may not speak the native language or know the local culture differences.
My stomach, it hurts so bad.
Yay! Open the illness ID app.
Oh, that.
See, go through their symptoms and help identify what is going on.
It looks like there sometimes could be a few different things. Try the other tool to talk to a doctor.
It isn't doing anything.
That's because I'm already here. After speaking with Mrs. Morrison, we've learned that she's got very sick while on a dig in Turkey. That's why we decided to look at health and well-being.
Oh no, look at the sky. It's going to rain.
Guess what?
We know, you have a tool for that. It's so easy, even a caveman could do it.
Rain, snow, heat, and humidity can affect the health of archaeologists. Also the weather app.
But wait, where are we?
Oh look, another useful tool.
Wow, okay, steal my thunder.
No one wants to get lost on remote digs or in unfamiliar territory. We have to go that way.
But wait, there's more!
I'm glad they didn't ask about the tools that we had to remove.
Miss Morrison suggested in a later interview to remove some of our ideas, like the board and buster and the material identifier. She said they are great ideas, but they don't have time to relax while on a dig.
So, Sharks, what do we think?
That app is worth top dollar to help every single archaeologist in the world.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done.
Very nicely presented.
Okay. Education private. So you guys came up with an app for a cell phone, right?
Yes.
To assist archaeologists on their dig. So what was your favorite function of the app that you came up with?
My personal favorite function of the app, I would say, is the wildlife idea, but I might be a bit biased because I like National Geographic.
How about you, bud? What were you gonna say?
I agree with Kobe here because I was the one who made the photo for it, and wildlife is.
So I heard in your skit that you reached out to some professionals. Can you tell us more about that?
So we have there's our doctors and nurses, and we had one more person on like a video thing, and we would raise our hand and she would call on us. It gave us lots of ideas.
Do you want to add on?
Well, I was gonna ask their names were Mrs. Morrison and Dr. Davis.
Where are they from? Do you
Um,
remember?
Miss Morrison is
Did you say Grand Valley?
GVSU, yeah.
Were they both from Grand Valley then? Okay, nice.
It's the ER. They didn't state. I think there were Trinity Healthcare ERs.
And you talked to the ER nurses and doctors for,
They came in this room.
and
Yeah.
for if there was an
Yeah.
emergency with an archaeologist, then you
Yeah.
were trying to figure out what kind of emergencies would happen?
Yes.
Neat. Okay, yeah.
More or less, basically. Miss Morrison was the one who gave us an overall rundown of the problems, but they were the ones who explained in a way what the problems could be. They described them and they explained ways to help them. That way we actually had an idea of what to actually put in.
Where to go forward at?
Yeah, instead of just walking blindly.
Yeah,
Sure.
great. And so what was one of the biggest problems that she spoke to you about?
I would say one of the
Or that you all came up with? Both is fine.
I'd say the biggest problem that we thought of, I would say, was probably the monitor your vitals, because both of them talked about heat stroke and things like that, and that would more or less tell you how hot you are and other important aspects of what, depending on where you are, because if you're in the mountains, it would be the heat, but it'd be in case of hypothermia.
Did you expect it would be more of the bites from the scorpion previous to hearing from her? Or you weren't surprised about the vital?
No, because there's actually nature can't be controlled. Animals are predictable, but nature is not, and a decent amount of those are mainly affected by nature.
Smart. Thank you. And have you reached out to anybody to share more of your ideas?
Not yet, but right before competition, we were thinking about asking her, we were gonna do a follow-up and ask her questions about our stuff for innovation.
Great. I think you all did a very nice job.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Any other questions or wonders? Let me see. Okay.
So I think at this time, so there's a couple more minutes, yes, because they got 5 minutes for that.
Right.
You guys have 2 minutes to go into the robot design. Do you have to set up for that as well?
Yes.
Oh, we just have to grab this stuff and put
Yeah.
stuff.
So go ahead and switch over to
And
that.
they had 52 seconds left from the presentation.
Perfect.
And just put it behind the board, I think we should do.
Let's go. We got it. Here we go.
guys, I think everybody's here.
Talking about this. Yeah, we gotta get all the red out. That was my attachment.
That's Lily. Lily.
Who's doing the blue attachment, Austin?
That's
How about you just do that one too?
No, I have to be the first person. I do the robot.
Oh, yeah.
Me, Kobe, you have to stop.
No, he's code.
Yeah. You can also talk about that. We just want
Okay, Kobe. Kobe, can you talk about this one?
Yeah, sure.
Right. That was just over there.
Yeah, I know that's field attachment.
Well, we're past two.
Together after this.
What's past two?
Who's past two?
Vivian has the one that I do.
No, this is the one I. Wait, it might be in there.
No, Tessa, you have the one that I do.
No,
This is past 3.
you need past two.
You need past 2.
What the failed
So
pass?
it's just that.
Okay, no, this is not past two. Past two is the one that goes on the front.
Right by Tessa. Right by.
I'm gonna need
Yeah,
to
yeah.
start in 2 minutes.
Okay, set up.
2 minutes versus getting in 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
We need one more board.
I know. It goes right there. She goes by
Right.
this and I think.
Guys all set?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, if we could set another timer.
Ready?
Got 5 minutes?
Here we are. Move again.
I am talking about robot. First, we basically started on making this entire front part to make the wheels stable. So when we used the code gyro, it would actually do us help.
This is our dummy bot, and we technically, if we put something on this, and we would see if it worked, and if it worked, we would put it on that, and we would, like, and if a piece didn't work on this, we wouldn't put it on.
So this is to pull the sand off the ship so we can push it up and drop a flag in there. And it works very good, I would say.
This is for pass number 1, and this, like, knocks over,
Go ahead, finish up, and then when she, maybe you can add on.
this part is, it pushes the brush over, and then this part, it lifts the brush up to put it, like, grab it and put it in the red zone. This one is a failed attachment. It was for number 3, but the gears kept falling off, and it just didn't. It kept on. It wouldn't work for it, and it was also for different passes. And then, but it wouldn't work. These attachments are for pass number 3.
Basically, they're for pass number 3. This one right here. So for this part right here is for finishing the rest of the shipwreck, and this is for pushing, the mission of the long pole in the basket. It's for pushing that to open it, and then this right here works like this. Put in the flag. Then once that attachment, this part, opens it up, I guess pushes the shipwreck. This drops it in by doing that. And this is the pass 4 attachment. Kind of measly, but does its job well enough. Basically, we attach it on the front robot, go over. So first it hits mission number 4, then we turn and push mission number 5. Right? And then for code-wise, I'm pretty sure about that. Basically, we use
Python.
/Pyric for coding because it was easier to use, more or less, and it was more exact and precise for our coding and for the robots, more or less every way. And it had I'm pretty sure because its curves it was just smoother movement too instead of all jerky, because our last pass 4 most definitely needed smoothness for its last thing.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone else have anything to add? Nope.
That's 45 seconds. Good. Okay, I'm gonna pause it. I have a wonder. So, were you specific to certain design jobs? Were you all on? So, can you explain how you worked that out?
So we did basically he put us all in jobs. Well, not we just worked and we wrote down 3 jobs that we wanted, and we did them.
You want to add on?
So basically, there's code team and build team and design team. I'm not sure that'll be that needed right now, but basically for the build team, it usually build whatever the code team needed, and usually it would basically be around the needs. The reason that was a failed attachment was because the code didn't work as well as something as this one. So we decided to scrap it and for a different thing that would work better. But more or less, we kind of just, I wouldn't exactly say tried to stay with one shape, but we kind of did, depending on if it worked or not. Because if it didn't work, if it had potential, then we continued trying on it. But if it wasn't really working and there was it didn't have to be an easier solution, but something that was better and wasn't incredibly hard, like something a high schooler would build with Legos, then we would usually try to do it. Usually stay with the same idea like this, but we didn't always keep the exact shape.
Anyone else want to add on to that? So you each had sort of your own area where you grew more in and informed the other parts of your team.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We basically just build them based off of the co-team's progress. It was always usually the build team was one step ahead. That way it was ready to be used instead of everything getting clogged up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess it's trained because it has gears and gears.
What did the design team do then? I heard about build and code. What was the design team?
One of my jobs was so we have I'm a graphic designer. So we're still trying to figure it out because it's very hard to do. And so let's say I want to put this thing in their attachment, I would have to find this exact piece, which would be basically it's a stud and then a little box and then all of these, and then I'll just program it in there, and then it'll just show it, and if it looked right, we would just save it.
Did you have any mentors that were helpful to you, or how did you come about all of your understandings?
Coach Dylan kind of helped us by giving us an idea. If someone on the build team was have an idea and tested it out, he would be he would say something that could potentially make it better, but it was helpful because he wasn't just you must do this.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, like, you didn't listen to me. That means you didn't believe me.
So
didn't
you
listen to
had
it.
freedom
Yeah.
of design, but you had some help if needed.
Yeah, like he would give helpful comments like,
Mhm.
oh, you could probably change this to make it a bit more efficient, things like that.
Mhm.
I had a quick question about the dummy bot. So whose idea was it to create a dummy bot?
It was Coach Bill.
Okay. And how did you attach so how did you decide if something really was successful or not? What was your process there?
More or less, we almost always have used the dummy bot. It was last year. I'm pretty sure the year before last year too. It's just overall things used because it's simpler than just using the bot because it can go in different sides.
Now, are you able to power it up just like a regular robot here?
No,
Or is
it doesn't
literally
have
just
slide.
move
It doesn't have
around?
one of these just sliding.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's just
That's
No
good.
motors, no.
So, so it's for proof of concept of your
Yeah.
tech.
yeah.
correct?
You
Okay.
could tell if it worked, if it like did its job, and then the next thing we would do is if it worked well enough on the dummy bot. Usually we test it out on the bot, see if it could still work on that because the dummy bot, it's not the actual robot and it has different limits and things like that. Less limits.
And remind me, you were talking about failing on mission 3 with one of the attachments. Yeah, so what was mission 3? Which one was that?
The where you push up the pirate ship.
Okay,
And then go to
gotcha. So you remove the sand and then push up the,
Yeah.
okay.
Always push it.
What was the problem?
The gears would
the
mostly
gears-
fall out,
Yeah, the
or
gears
it would
fall
just
out,
stuck.
and then it stuck, and then it just wouldn't work for it.
Did the sand cause you all any problem?
No.
With the robot?
That was like one of the easiest.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
We got lucky.
And then I have one final question here. How many of your attachments could be used in more than one mission?
Basically all of them.
Okay.
I would say this one for sure because this is like an extra push thing. So more or less, you could use it in a lot of different missions because you could use it for mission 1, I think, is it? Just by being. You could use it for.
So that's the tool you use the most?
No, it's
Arguable?
It's
Or?
this one, I would
Okay.
say.
yeah, it's the side thing is basically this, just
Gotcha.
attached.
That solves the first
Mainframe.
Yeah. Okay.
So then you just attach that between the missions and then switch out parts.
Yep.
So I have some questions on your robot. How many motors do you guys have on the robot?
We have exactly 3, and then we have the 2 sensors. I don't know where
The other sense?
did we remove it?
It used to be back here.
I guess
So what sensors do you guys have?
We have the color sensor or whatever,
Oh yeah.
and we had the push sensor.
We don't know where.
But we don't know where it went.
So
Yeah,
how are you utilizing the color sensor
Mostly for gyro.
Yeah.
for gyro? So can you explain that to me a little bit more?
Oh, so like, let's say we like turned and like one of the missions shift us off the turn. It'll like correct it, but the color sensor helps it more. Like we're on a black line and we're supposed to go like forward. We get shifted off. Like the gyro would probably be a little bit off, but with the camera, it can help the gyro to be perfectly on point.
this is another reason why we use Python.
That's the coding program?
Yes.
Yes.
Who was coding? You were a coder? Only person coding?
Oh,
Well,
everybody.
when he was gone, Mila took over, and then she started coding.
So you also coded?
Yeah,
a
she was the
little bit,
backup
but he
coder.
The primary?
Yeah.
And then, I'm just curious, what positions were you all in?
I was the
Research?
researcher. I was builder. I was the concept artist.
Graphic designer.
I was strategist.
I was project manager and communicator.
And as you know, I look up.
Okay, nice.
I'm all set.
Good. Any other questions or?
I think you all did a really nice
Yeah,
job.
very well
Thank you
done.
for presenting. Good luck in your, you've had a match already, right?
Two.
Okay,
We're in the first few matches.
yeah, I think I saw that in here. Nice. Well, you should enjoy your afternoon now, this is off your back.
You too.
Good job.
Thank you.
Good job, guys.
Thanks.